Very exciting day. A day we don't usually stream on. How fresh and how fun. I'm so excited to spend the night with you. Welcome back, if silly. Welcome, Collie. It's great to see you, Cassie, Dusty Cornbread. Aniv is here. Yay, Aniv is here now. Amazing. Jinky, BGB. I hope you all have had a great week. I hope you're all feeling snug and cozy wherever you are. Whatever day it is, whether it's Friday or Saturday or Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Blur's Day, you know, any day of the week, wherever you are, I'm glad you're here. Friday by Rebecca Black is great. Discuss. Yeah, I don't think anybody's arguing. I don't think anybody's going to contend with that. I certainly won't, Collie. But we're gonna play some games. We're gonna play some Gray Matter. Yes, Gray Matter, a lovely, friendly adventure game, in which we're a plucky young adult who has created a lot of problems, and now we're currently playing as our employer. There's a bit of a perspective swap. Isn't that fun? Don't you love it when games have a perspective swap midstream? You know, how do we feel about that? Any thoughts? I always find it fun and fresh and exciting. It's like suddenly you're seeing the world through someone else's eyes. Yeah, I'll be traveling actually on Sunday, so we'll have a stream Sunday. I plan to, but it'll be early. I don't know what time yet, sorry, but it'll be early on Sunday because I'm going to be gone Sunday night, and then I'll be gone for a week, and that means that the next stream will be the following Sunday, I think, basically. So maybe we'll only miss 2 streams. We'll see. We'll see if we get a Sunday stream in when I get back. But I will be gone for a week to see some family. It's going to be great. Surprise stream is great. I'm glad you like it, Collie. I like it too. Yeah, I think it's rootin' tootin', just perfection. Change is good for a long stream. Yeah, it is. Stream is stream. Yeah, book is book. Book is book.
Book is book.
Yes, yes, indeed. Yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, FYI, to those of you who are here early, we have new hair options. Very exciting, extraordinarily exciting. This is week 3 of the iios hair showdown. We have a new option A, a new option B. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. Yeah. Stupendously exciting, you might even say. So I'm looking forward to it. This is our final week of haircuts going head to head. Oh, I didn't even update the text. But this is week 3, quote unquote, long styles. Yes, amazing. Ooh, option B. Oh, Lordy, thank you. I love it. Lordy is just so generous, you know. Lordy votes, you know, for everyone. Lordy's playing all sides here with the iios hairathon. I'm so excited. This will be our final week of head-to-head cuts, and then we will go to the triple haircut showdown. Thank you so much, Dusty, for the vote as well for option B. Racking up those votes. Yeah, get out the vote, everybody. If you want to use channel points, you're more than welcome to, etc., etc. But yes, we have that to look forward to this evening. Why is the screen so different? Yeah, thank you, Collie. Yeah, thank you. Hey, keeping it interesting. Yes, amazing, Collie. You know, we love competition. Competition is the soul of content. Yes. Yes, you're going so high, Bag of Silly. Oh my god. Oh, amazing. Silly, thank you. Yeah, it would be my pleasure.
Let's play Number Wang.
Let's play Number Wang. That's Number Wang. Movie. That's Number Wang. Oh my god.
World to world is Number
OMG.
Wang. Rainbow.
And Bag of Silly, thank you for the 2-1 subs too. Wow, 2 T1 subs. Bag of Silly movie, thank you so much. So generous. Option A, I love it. Bag of Silly. Honestly, I'm excited about all of these haircuts. So I feel like it's a win-win-win because I'm getting a haircut I like and you're having fun? Yeah. I can't lose. Yeah. Speaking of, yeah, the movie, where's that resub? Where are those sweet votes going? Which haircut option do you choose? Let me know. Thank you so much. 27 months, Avatar. Gosh, it's flown by. I just finished making up some holiday cards this evening. You might be on my list. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holiday cards are fun. Which do you prefer? Do that one. God, it's such a trick question. Such a, gosh. Yeah, perfect choice. Well, let's iOS Santa. iOS nice. You know what? Let's even it up. I'm gonna even it up, which I guess is not what you told me to do. I don't know. I like them both. I like both of them. Movie. I like both of them. Really. Yeah, I just can't choose. Just thank God I have you here for me. Well, maybe not you, but everybody else. Can't lose times two. Yep. You know what? Honestly, no, I changed my mind. Here's what I'm doing, movie. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to just split the votes right down the middle, right? That's just perfect. Right? There you go. Right? Half down the middle. That 0.5 vote, that's your vote, movie. That's going to be with you. It's not going anywhere. Yo, holy shit. Niv said iOS Scooey. What? That's awesome. Ahoy there. Hey, Chillingworth. Welcome. Fun times. Joyce says hi. Oh, wonderful. I came well. I send my regards. No. Hi, Joyce. It's lovely to see you, Icane. Wow, it's like nothing happened because they cancel each other out. No, that's democracy, movie. And if you don't understand, why voting has intrinsic value, then you might just not believe in democracy. The rare half voter, yeah. It's you're what they call undecided. Laura. Okay, we look at the statue and he says, Laura. Snip, snip.
I read the driest science books I can find.
Option B, Casey Fashion. God, it's like this. It's like Casey Fashion. Yo, thank you so much, KQ. Wonderful. Yes, thank you so much for your earlier submission of haircuts. The haircut option B is a KQ number, a little KQ number that she suggested. I so appreciate it at the end. Thank you for the vote. Yeah, I'm anti-America, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, be careful though. My CIA handler reads my chat movie. And they consider that, highly suggestive, if you know what I mean.
Read the driest science books I can find.
Shooey, yeah, hell yeah. Oh my god, those fucking Christmas shoes, Collie. Well, welcome. We're this guy now.
To curl up in that chair and read, especially on stormy nights.
Oh, she just loved to read on stormy nights, huh? I bet the thunder, rattled her cage, so to speak. Vanity.
Laura used to brush her hair every night before bed.
iOS, it's Friday. How am I supposed to revolve my life around your streams if you keep switching things up on me? Oh, Chortles, I'm so sorry. I'm going on I'm visiting family. I was going to say on vacation, but it's a little different. Visiting family for a week, and I'll be gone this Sunday. So we'll do a stream Sunday, we think, but it'll be earlier because my flight is at like 9 p.m. And then I won't be back until the next Sunday. So we're doing a Friday stream to make up for it, Chortles. So really, this is for you. This was for you, Chortles, okay? Are you thankful?
The balcony that overlooks the back garden.
Because I'm thankful that you're here.
I've used it since Laura left.
CIA, more like PIA. Uh-oh. Oh,
the
shit.
The balcony that overlooks the back garden.
That doesn't represent me, my CIA handler. Yeah, Chillingworth, it's great to see you. Welcome. Happy Friday. Too true indeed. It's appreciated, and I am very thankful. Yeah, I love that it's Friday. We listened to the song Friday by Rebecca Black just now, the start of stream. It was a vibe.
I felt Laura in that bed this morning.
Honestly, it like hasn't aged terribly, I want to say. I guess it didn't come out that many years ago, but like iOS traveling, yeah. Whoa, mirrors! That's our character model. We click on ourselves. Click on our face. Yeah, I'll be visiting family. Oh, yeah, there you go. Look at yourself longingly. Doesn't quite seem to match up somehow. Anyway, that's us. Yeah, I'll be gone for about a week. So we're here on Friday, so that way we get the full regimen of gaming time. You know, I need my gaming time so that I can play important, seminal, you know, games in gaming canon like Gray Matter. This one. Don't you all think that this is an all-time great? What would you rate this game if you were a gaming reviewer?
I already had one today.
Based on what you've seen already. God, it looks great. Rebecca Black has reemerged, by the way, and puts out new music. Beyond, I know she did like Saturday. You know, I love that for her, KQ. That's fantastic.
I don't need a towel.
I don't need a towel, okay? Don't forget to bring a towel. You could do a traveling stream and show us the world. I could, but that would be so different. It's so much work, Cassie. And it's so cold outside. And my feet hurt. I want to sit here and play video games, Scooey. Traveling video game stream. Okay, what do we see? Toiletry tree product.
Most items in here belong to Laura. I've never allowed Stella.
Oh God, get over it, dude. Exit. Okay. Paleo, not like this. Yeah, you're late. You're late. Welcome, Paleontologizing. It's great to see you. Paleo and I went and saw Avatar 2 last night. It was good. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it. But it was good fun. It was good fun.
Laura's father found a baby owl while hunting and brought it home. She loved it. It died the night before our wedding day. Put a slight damper on
R.I.P. that owl, I guess. Okay. Avatar 2, Water Boogaloo. You know, like, it's really funny, but
one of my ancestors salvaged pieces from a burned
it
cathedral.
wasn't until like 45 minutes in that I was like, oh, that's why they called the movie The Way of Water, because there's a lot of water in it. Yeah. See, it's just
spare rooms. I keep them locked.
R.I.P. Owl. We hardly knew
That
ye,
girl is in
indeed.
that room. I wish he'd stayed on.
Indeed, yeah, just a tiny little assemblage of pixels up there. It does look like a cute one. Although I've heard of more people being, you know, kind of like sort of assaulted by owls than I have of them becoming close friends. It is cold. It's 31 degrees here and I hate it. Oh, Cassie, you know, like, that's tough. I feel that, especially when it's that cold for months and you get ice and sleet and rain. And it's disgusting. It's like muddy and icy. And then you're just cold and wet all the time, and not in the fun way.
Laura looked so elegant in that portrait.
Gosh, okay. Let's go to the parlor, I suppose. Okay. Okay, so we only look at less stuff here than Sam does. I do appreciate the change of music. Ooh la la. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Got a little spank bank in here. Great.
This was taken at the benefit dinner.
Oh,
we
he'll talk about that too. Great.
I only keep it because I can't bear to throw away any image of Laura.
Sick ride.
This is a picture of our lake cottage. I can use this for the memory I'm working on today.
Great.
Laura and me at the Assam Reserve, India. Laura.
Can I take this then? Okay.
That's the gîte rural we lived in, near Saint Benoit.
Oh no! Oh no!
That was taken on our honeymoon. We spent it in the Loire Valley in France.
Come on, everybody. We've got to go to Whore Town, where all the whores are. Oh, Marwin.
Laura and me.
Oh, you silly
She
Gabe.
was wonderful in this one.
Yeah, great.
She hated me for taking this one, but I couldn't help it. She looked so radiant with joy.
Great.
Looks like that's stocked well enough for the moment. If Mrs. Dalton needs more for incidentals, she'll let
Yeah,
me
Avatar
know.
was pretty. I think I'll tell you this. Avatar was pretty. Avatar 2, I mean. And 1.
My patients. I wonder how they're faring these days.
Was this was after you treated them? I'm pretty, not like this movie.
It's Indonesian.
Not like this.
It's supposed to protect the house against
I hate to
bad
say it, but
spirits.
you know, you're not as pretty as these blue aliens movie. You know, no, you never had a chance. I'm sorry, but I just, you know,
My pedigree. It all seems rather pointless now.
if you think you can just sit there and compare yourself to the Navi rude, I'm just telling it how it is movie, okay?
That's
I tell
my
the
old
truth.
consulting office.
Who keeps pictures of
nothing in there
patients?
that
Yeah,
I
isn't
want.
it's kind of, it's like HIPAA? So, I mean, I guess this is in the UK, so I don't know. Don't you love patients? I'm sorry, don't you love when you have a doctor and it's like a cool doctor, you know, and they're just like, yeah, I don't care about that shit, you know, they're just like, yeah, let's go, man. You know, they're like, let's fucking go. You want medicine? Let's do medicine. You're way welcome, Daddy Duck Arthur. So good to see you. iios Fashion, or I'm sorry, Casey Fashion. Avatar. Phone.
I don't need to call right now.
Okay, go to the dining room. Hi-fi system.
Most of these were Laura's. She was the music lover in the family.
Oh, CDs. I had a modest collection of CDs as a young person.
These remind me so much of Laura. She loved
This
to
is for
paint
my
at
personal
Tillman's Park.
files, lol. Yeah, you take all the
Laura's
pictures you want,
paintings of
Chillingworth.
Tillman's Park.
I love that. I want an iOS Snap emote too. Is that Fiend Snap? God, I want an iOS Snap emote. I want it so bad I'm writing it down right now. It's one of those extraordinarily niche emotes that I just love. Yay!
Laura.
Great. Ahoy there. Hey Paco's life, welcome. How's it going? Doctor rides up in his motorcycle and says, "Sup dudes, let's smoke some drugs, cigarettes." Yeah. Like doctors are be doing. Doctors be loving them
Laura
drugs.
enjoyed throwing dinner parties. Seems so foreign to me now.
Ahoy there, yeah. Ahoy here, yeah, welcome. Nice. A Niv knows what's good. Go to the kitchen.
Good morning.
Ahoy there.
Morning.
Tea and toast? Want it in the lab?
Doing
as
good. A
usual?
little drunk
yet.
as
I'll
fuck.
eat later.
Oh, well, thanks, Paco.
You need to eat, David.
Enjoy
Later,
your
Sarah.
drunkenness.
As you say.
What you been drinking? Mrs. Dalton, tell me more. Unusual occurrences.
Have you noticed anything unusual in the house lately?
When's this Lauren gal gonna come home? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Signs
she
of a
went.
break-in or intruder.
She's
or
off. She went to buy
just the
some
presence
broccoli.
of someone else in the house.
No. No, of course not.
You have seen something in the house. What is it?
I never said.
You're acting strange.
Now that's the pig calling the cow fat.
I want you to tell me.
I don't care to talk about it.
Don't worry. I'm sure that he has, you know, a crude mannequin rigged up wearing Lauren's clothes. No, we're being so mean. Okay, this guy seems fine. Okay, he's so sad because his wife died.
Please, Nana.
And it was so
Please
tragic.
tell me. It's important.
Are you not
You only
moved?
call me Nana.
Are you not
when
moved
want
by
your
this
way.
tragedy?
Only ever did.
Please.
All right. It was 2 days ago. I was making your bed. I thought I saw a woman in the mirror.
Gaps.
Dresser.
In the mirror?
It was
In the
just for a
mirror?
moment. And when I turned, no one was there. It was my imagination playing tricks.
His wife died
no
and
wonder
his
with how
bull
quiet
died,
things
yeah.
are in this house.
It's just awful luck,
Laura, wasn't it?
you know?
The woman you saw in the bedroom mirror.
We're not going to
And he didn't
start
even have
talking
dead wife
about ghosts
insurance.
in this house. It's not healthy, and it isn't fair to Laura's memory. Do you hear me, David Stiles?
Laura
Alright.
would hate it if we talked about ghosts.
Is
That
that girl
girl.
lurking about?
You mean Sam?
Sounds like Michael
She went
Caine
over
having
to
a
the
conversation with the
university.
T-bot from Beauty and the Beast.
Oh,
Yeah, oh my
fuck,
god,
I've got the best of
Paleo.
my files.
So, what do you think of her?
Who?
I totally hear it.
Sam, of course. You are a bear this morning.
Who needs a
She seems
wife?
an independent
I say
sort to me.
indeed.
A
Good evening. Hey,
go-getter.
Femme Dracula.
Miss
How are you?
Everett certainly has initiative.
I'm
She's
doing
not
great,
been any
Paco.
trouble to you, has she?
Trouble? That girl has it stamped on her forehead in letters a mile high. Not that I can't deal with a chit like that.
A
Well,
chit
I hope she works
gasp.
out. That lab is in a state and a half, and I've got enough to deal with caring for the
I'll be
rest of this
traveling
old monster.
So you've told
to
me.
see family after this weekend. So I'm kind of looking forward, gearing up for that a bit. But honestly, I have some time off now between now and the end of the year, so that's really nice.
Did the university say anything when they sent her over?
Not particularly.
How about you, Paco?
Funny.
I went to see
thought they
Avatar
said
2
they were sending a
yesterday.
medical
It was a
student,
movie.
But I told them that wasn't necessary, and they must have changed their minds.
Honestly,
She's
the
not
3D
a
effect was
medical
great.
student. You'd think they'd have got that right at least.
I know. That's why I think they must have sent someone else. Do you want me to call them?
Doesn't matter now. We appear to be stuck with Miss Everett.
They're sussing her. Very suspicious. You know what else I thought was the 3D effect was really good, and we watched, there were like trailers in 3D, including for the Mario movie. I have two things to say. A, the 3D effect in that movie looked amazing, and B, I honestly have no problem with Mario's voice.
Don't get too attached to
Like,
the girl, Stella. I don't
it
need to
honestly
keep her long.
What do you
doesn't
mean?
even sound that much like Chris Pratt.
What I said.
In
I
my
needed
opinion.
someone to sort some things out for me and help with this new experiment.
I think
It's very
everybody
short-term.
is
But you
blowing
can't just hire
it
the
way the
poor
fuck out
girl
of
and send her
proportion.
packing within the month.
I don't see anything poor about Miss Everett.
But I
That
love
shows how
like
much you
Peach.
know about
Peach seems
girls.
great.
She obviously hasn't
Visually,
got a
it looks
plot to
amazing,
what in,
and
or
the music
anyone
is gonna be
much to
great.
care would be my guess. You should have seen the state of her clothes when she arrived, like she's been wearing them for a year. She must be on one of those
Gosh, they're gossiping about Sam.
None of my business. The point is, I don't care to have a stranger
Luigi
in
sounded
the
a lot
house.
like that guy
The
from
quicker
Always
it's
Sunny,
done, the
though.
better.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
don't
for
go
sure. Charlie Day
upsetting
has a very
yourself.
characteristic voice.
I just thought it might be healthy to have someone else in the house.
Stella,
I think it's gonna be
I won't
great.
say another word on the subject.
I thought it was Danny DeVito. No, not that guy, Paleo. Yo, welcome, Nightmare Thief. Charlie Day is a Luigi. Yeah, Charlie Day is Luigi in the Mario movie. But it looked great. It looked great. A lot of the trailers look great, as they often do. I feel like one of those insane people who prefers trailers to
Simon's
movies
business
sometimes.
card with his phone number.
Key and Michael Key.
It's a business card from Inspector Pazer of the Oxford Police Department. He was the investigator.
So
on the
they're
incident.
very suspicious of Sam, rightfully so. But it's kind of like, what are you gonna do about it? Huh? What you gonna do about it? You're not my dad. Let's go downstairs. Yeah, I'm doing really well, Nightmare Thief. I'm excited to be streaming on Friday because we'll be gone Sunday. Floor, great.
There are more vaults, but they're dark and treacherous.
Dark and treacherous vaults, eh? Tell me more. Trailer's greater than movies for sure. Yeah,
I really
especially
should
when
give
they're
some of this away to charity. It's just
when they
gathering
don't give
dust
away
now.
too much. I think they're a great time. It's just like a look ahead to all the awesome bullshit you might see.
There are more vaults.
Thank
Paleontologizing
you.
has an
Dark and
extra
treacherous.
special video for us to
I
watch
love
solely
this.
because Eos likes trailers.
I love this for me. This makes me hate trailers. I know. I feel like a schmuck. I feel like a fucking simpleton sitting here and I'm like, I like Avatar too. I like trailers. God, what a fucking
This
sheep
part of the house
I
is
am, you
centuries
know?
old.
This
The
is why I
original
never
builder
miss
had a
previews,
penchant for
yeah.
the great cathedrals on the continent.
Yeah. There should be a trailer, like, you know, Oscars. Right? Private lab. Go on a private lab. Go in. Do it. Okay, main lab. I guess it's locked or something. Oh, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. No, stop, 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 stop. Okay, there's no one in here. Let's look at this. We have a private lab key. We have David's wallet. Let's look at it.
I don't know why I carry my wallet. I hardly ever leave the house.
Yeah, to oral
Keys
not
to
make
my
other
private lab.
videos like that,
Mrs.
Zach.
Dalton is allowed in there.
Huh. Diary. Okay, which is just the same as Sam's. Or what else do we see? Textbook.
I don't need to look anything up right now.
I gave you flowers. Do you like them, David? Old am I right?
I bought that for the clinic. We never used it.
Lame.
I bought that.
Oops. Okay, main lab is back there. File cabinet.
A gold star for Miss Everett.
I did it! Okay, go to the main lab. Oh, this creepy ass old lab. Computer. How do I... Oh, I don't see the thing. Beds.
These beds are a tad intimidating, I suppose. I've been down here so long I forget what it might look like to an outsider.
Oop. The interaction point for the computer is not quite where the text is. That should be fine. We can just leave it, but... Oh, there it is. Got it. Booting on hard drive. Memory size. Start. App. You mean your doctor's office doesn't look like this, iOS? Not... Well, not... No? I wish. Yo, does your doctor's office have that's like part of a castle? Because, like, I want to go to there.
There's hours of data here. I don't want to go through it until I have several sessions for comparison.
I love this monitor. Okay, great. Great. Okay, let's go to the secret lab. The secret lab. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, the overlap between the doctor's offices I go to and what I would call a laboratory is pretty much zero. But maybe one day? Is it the doorbell?
Ringing. Who can it be?
Can we just go in?
I'd better go and see who rang the bell.
Let's go do that then. You know, let Mrs. Dalton answer it. Isn't that her job? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Dr. Stiles, there's a package for you. Shall I take it down to the basement?
No, no.
I'll get it.
Yeah,
Thanks,
don't touch it. Aww. I'd better keep narrating my every thought out loud. Yeah, that's pretty much just me as a streamer.
That must be my dialogue generator.
Okay. Dialogue generator? For, like, the adventure game we're playing? Oh. Okay. Now we are down... The hell? Now we are down... We don't have other stuff in our pockets anymore. We're down in our special place. Whiteboard. 9:15. Laura's nightgown was laid out on the bed when I went upstairs at midnight. Mrs. Dalton denied having touched it. 9:25. I went upstairs about 9 p.m. and found the shower running. No one was in it and the floor was dry. 10:02. Around 11 p.m. went into the master bathroom and smelled Laura's perfume very strongly. The bottle was on the counter. It's normally in the cabinet above the sink. The lid was off. The top was wet. 10:07. Midnight. I was dressing for bed when I heard a sound in the room. It sounded like Laura brushing her hair before bed. I turned slowly and saw her brush floating in the air for several seconds before it crashed to the floor. 10:16, 11 a.m. Felt Laura's presence in the bed this morning. It consisted of real weight and form. Upon fully awakening, the shape disappeared. It was not a dream. 10:16. Stella thinks she has seen Laura in my mirror 2 days ago while making my bed. It would be Laura's first visual manifestation yet. I wish I had been the one to witness that. To do for today, Psi research, build RNG device, isolation tank session as outlined on a videotape. Okay. Camera. The plot thickening.
I don't need to make a new video log right now, but I want to review the ones that are on my
Okay,
computer.
we can do that. Scanner.
It's a scanner.
Great. Appointment book.
It's old.
Okay. Let's look at the work counter. Looks like a puzzle. That looks pretty puzzly. RNG Rolodex letter. Dear Dr. Stiles, you sounded anxious for this, so I had it couriered to you. As we discussed on the phone, the only thing you need to do is connect an RNG motor to my little invention here. Since you have my book, I won't bore you with details. Ramaskin. Psi book. Case studies in psi phenomenon. There have been thousands of legitimate scientific studies done on psi phenomena over the past 100 years by such top-notch universities as Princeton and Cambridge. The bulk of these studies was conducted in the following broad categories. Telepathy. One subject sending a picture or design from flashcards to another subject. One subject visiting an unknown location and sending thought pictures to another subject describing the location. Precognition. The subject predicting a card from a deck of 5 designs. A subject predicting the result of a random number generator, RNG. A subject predicting the fall of a die. Telekinesis. A subject mentally forcing the number that will appear on an RNG. A subject mentally forcing the results of a throw of a die. Some interesting facts about psi discovered in these experiments. Studies where the subject was in a non-normal state of consciousness, hypnosis, sensory deprivation, dream state, scored higher than those conducted in a normal state of consciousness. This would indicate that there may be protective mechanisms against psi built into the ordinary waking state of mind. The demonstration of psi effects of 1 to 10% above pure chance is true of the general population. However, about 1% of the population scores much higher. This would indicate that powerful psi is a rare talent or gift akin to that of a musical prodigy or a world-class athlete. Groups of subjects working together have a greater effect than individuals, especially if related or in a bonded relationship. The highest psi results have been obtained by studies using random number generators, or RNGs. 2. Wonderful. We're learning! Psi studies using random number generators, or RNGs, show the best results. An RNG is a device which randomly generates numbers between 1 and 39. This type of device seems to work well with psi because if you try to mentally force the RNG to come up with a number, for example 13, the fact that it might do so does not violate the laws of nature. After all, there is a 1 in 40 chance on each and every roll that a 13 will appear. Thus, forcing a 13 is an easier task for the mind than moving a ball or bending a spoon. Is numbers 1 through 39 really 40 numbers? Isn't that just 39 numbers? I feel like I should know the answer to this question as someone who deals with this pretty regularly. The highest psi results can be obtained by the most unfunny puns. Yeah, you're winning. You're on the leaderboard, Paleo. Thus forcing, after all, there's a 1 in 40 chance on each and every roll that a 13 will appear. Thus, forcing a 13 is an easier task for the mind than moving a ball or bending a spoon. However, if after 50 tries you have generated 10 instances of 13, instead of the one that would occur by pure chance, it is likely that psi was taking place. In a previous experiment, I used the basic idea of an RNG combined with a tray of Rolodex cards filled with the letters A to Z, plus 1 blank card, to enable subjects to generate short words and phrases by the power of the mind. Psh. Yeah. Can a pun even be unfunny? I don't know. I'm not convinced that you can make puns that aren't funny. Isn't it 0? Exactly, Gemma, exactly. Like, it must be 0 to 39 or 1 through 40. Like, 1 through 40 is 40 numbers. 0 through 40 is 41 numbers, right? Anyway. Each Rolodex was controlled by a flipping mechanism that operated as follows. The RNG motor was set to generate numbers from 0 to 26. If a 1 signal was received, it flipped to the letter A. If a 2 was received, it flipped to the letter B, and so forth through the alphabet, with 26 getting the letter Z. If the number 0 was received, the tray flipped to the blank card. I hope to allow subjects to build short words or phrases using the power of their mind by focusing one letter at a time on the tray and trying to make the letter they wanted appear. After some trial and error, I found the settings that worked best. First, set the chances of any card change occurring to a very low probability. Since 0 generated a blank card, I set the RNG motor to generate a 0. 99% of the time. Thus, a Rolodex only rarely turned to any letter at all, upping the chance that when this occurred, it was quite deliberate. Then, to generate any letter with equal percentage, I set numbers 1 through 26 with the remaining percent. Once a Rolodex on the tray flipped to a letter, the tray would lock that letter and then move on to the next Rolodex. In this way, the RNG motor controlled only one letter at a time. Finally, all other numbers could stay at 00 as they were not used in the experiment. There were remarkable results which are being compiled for a major article. Any interested scientists are encouraged to do their own versions of the experiment. Okay, I think those were our instructions. Figure A, figure B, dialogue generator, RNG motor settings, 1 to 99, set number generation frequency between 1% to 99%, 00, set number inactive, percent, set number generation frequency as average with the remaining percentage. Okay, I think I get what we need to do here. So we are gonna...
Good. Now I can get started.
Look at work counter. So we put this at 99 for 0. Oh, and then it's percent for all of 1 through 26. And then 27 is actually 0. 1, 2. Whoops. It's just up 1. Whoops.
It seems to be correct.
You sunk my battleship! Yay! God, you know. God, was that a frustrating game. Battleship.
That's got it.
Battleships. Okay, amazing. Well, we did the thing. Yay, we solved the puzzle. I feel like every time I went to play battleships with somebody, it was with a fucking cheater. And it ended, many family relationships became not so amiable with the introduction of battleships. Wine
Laura
Steward.
always preferred dry reds in the evening, but that's all I can say for certain.
Oh, God. Laura likes dry reds.
That's far too many bottles. I'll have to narrow it down further.
Why are we looking for a wine
There are
bottle
still
for her?
Too many bottles.
There are still too many bottles. How about 2002? It's only 68 through 82. Okay. Image shop. Okay. Scan it. Okay. My files. Brain power. Published 2000. No, so we swapped, actually, Zopdash. Yeah, our goth girl, her name is Sam. We swapped instead to be the mad scientist that she's working for. Although I think we just have to do this room and then we'll go back to Sam. I think she's like still the main character. Published in Science Mag 2000. The last century and a half have transformed our understanding of the human brain, the biological foundation on which our individual personalities are built. This article outlines basic facts about some of its key areas. Which one? I can't. This is why we stopped playing. This is why we stopped playing Lady Killer Delta. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Oh, hey, JR, welcome. iios naughty. No, be iios nice. Like Delta. Delta was iios nice. Delta, thank you so much for the 25 months. I really appreciate that. It's been great to see your streams this past week. So snug. Congrats on beating Zork the Inquisitor, or Zork Inquisitor. And also Myst 1, huge. I played a lot of Myst 1 as a kid and was consistently like hit a wall. I think I solved one puzzle. Then the whole game, ever. The only moaning we were doing during Lady Killer were moans of pain. Oh, thank you, Fank. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. An altogether different kind of moan. Riven was hard. Zopdash, yeah. I've never actually seen Riven. I'm psyched if we'll get to see more Myst gameplay. It's an all-time classic. You had a similar experience as a kid? Yeah, I just could not comprehend the puzzles. I just remember that's like distinct and vivid feeling of like just being totally lost. And at the time not having even the internet, I feel like maybe. I guess maybe I did, but I don't think I understood that I could even look up what to do. You printed off a walkthrough to Riven. I printed off a walkthrough to Ocarina of Time that ran to like 200 pages. I had my mom printed at work. It was ridiculous, but it was actually a ton of fun. Yeah, thank you again, Delta, for the resub. Oh, and by the way, your resub, Delta, entitles you to 5, count them, 5 votes between our week 3 iOS haircuts. Would you like to deliver your lovely 5 votes to option A or option B? You let me know. This is the long cuts week, and coming up when I get back from vacation, we will go to the head-to-head hair off between these 3 options, or the 3 winning options rather. Option B, yes, it's my pleasure. It's my distinct, visceral pleasure. Option B takes the lead. Strong. I think an adult with the benefit of a science education, particularly involving encoding of information, is probably much more equipped to beat Myst than a child. Yeah. It's good to know for sure, though. B, yo, Stress Yoga, welcome. Yeah, thanks for the first time chat. I appreciate your vote. 0.5 votes. You know, Movie made me split it down the middle, Wassel. Movie was like, vote for whichever one you want, and I just couldn't decide, so, you know. I vote just braid it and no cut. Braiding is a work, though, Stress Yoga. Are you going to come over to my place of living and braid my hair every morning? What? Yeah, you drove me to split the votes, Movie. That's what I was telling Wassel. I was telling Wassel how you told me to vote for whatever I wanted. So I voted I voted yes. Yes, I will braid your hair every morning. Okay, well then let's talk, Stress Yoga. Yeah. Let's talk. We'll just do that instead. You'll be my braider, my resident braider. I will brush your hair 1,000 strokes a night. Okay, not that many strokes. Thanks for the follow. This is a surprise stream or a schedule change? This is a surprise stream because I will be traveling starting Sunday. I'm still planning to stream Sunday. It'll just be earlier. So, but we would miss Monday normally if I didn't. I gotta make it up. I have to catch up. Yeah, that's why we're here. So I'll be gone for just, I actually should be back the Sunday after, this one. So we'll only miss like 2 iOS streams, I think. Big. Blah. Big flex. Big iOS flex. Hey, welcome, Claire. It's good to see you. Yeah, welcome, everybody. And hey, also, Zorio. Welcome. How are you? And Mythundere. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we're playing a game called Gray Matter. And we're playing as this mad scientist now, instead of our awesome, cute goth girl. So let's get back to her. Let's solve these puzzles. The cerebrum consists of the 2 symmetric cerebral hemispheres separated by a fissure. The outer layer of the cerebrum is called the cerebral cortex. The cortex is composed of gray matter, mostly nerve cell boundaries and unmyelinated fibers, and is associated with higher brain functions, such as learning and memory. The subcortical cerebrum is composed of white matter, mostly myelinated axons. The corpus callosum is a large band of white fibers located beneath the cortex. It connects the left and right brain hemispheres, functioning as a conduit of communication between them. It was the name of the game. Zorio, you saw it too? the massa intermedia. The interthalamic adhesion, or massa intermedia, is a small structure about 1 centimeter in diameter, connecting the two halves of the thalamus. Its function remains unknown since no neurological deficit has been observed based on its absence. In fact, the massa intermedia, which is larger in females, is present in about 4 people out of 5, more often in females than in males. Cool. The pineal gland, also called the pineal body, epiphysis cerebri, epiphysis or third eye, the third eye, is a small endocrine organ between the two hemispheres. Named after its resemblance to a pine cone, the pineal gland secretes melatonin, a hormone that affects the regulation of sleep and wakefulness, as well as seasonal functions. So there might be a neuroanatomy puzzle. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, Lord. Well, the only puzzles we know about right now is we need to find the year and region of a wine relevant to our wife. Affects the regulation of sleep and wakefulness as well as seasonal functions. The pons. The pons is a gland of nerve fibers that connects several parts of the brain and affects many cognitive functions, including the processing of sensory information, motor control, and level of consciousness. The thalamus. In the caudal, tail to rostral head sequence of neuromeres, the diencephalon is located between the mesencephalon and the cerebrum. Statements like this can be found in many reference works, and while they may satisfy the scientist's thirst for precision, here it would be more meaningful to say that the thalamus is part of the posterior part of the forebrain, known as the diencephalon. The thalamus is a vital relay station of sensory information on its way to the cerebral cortex, and also affects the regulation of sleep and wakefulness. The two halves of the thalamus are on average about 5.7 centimeters in length. As indicated above, they adhere to a variable extent in humans. However, the adhesion contains little or no interthalamic neural connection. Fascinating. Oh my god, fascinating. iios is doing science. Yes, hell yes, Claire. Yeah, we're delving into the mind. Into the mind. We're in a lucid dream in order to bring back our dead wife's ghost. Yeah. Experiment plan submitted by Dr. David Stiles, September 2005. Purpose of the experiment. iios clap for getting through the pronunciation minefield. Yo, thank you, Wassel. Thanks. You know, game respects game. You know, honestly, none of it rises to the level of trying to read that, like, untranslated Dwemer book in Morrowind that one time. It was, like, Orcish or something. Oh, my God. Purpose of the experiment: to test the effects of visualizing different types of exercise on the heart rate, blood pressure, brain activity, and electrical impulses sent to the muscle tissue. Time frame: 8 sessions running in October 2005. Subjects: 6 students aged 18 to 24. Okay, I've read this already. Great. Video logs.
I've decided to try to keep Laura with
wow.
me. For years, I've researched the possibility that consciousness, or mind, is not the same thing as the physical brain. Since Laura's funeral, I swear,
Yay.
I have felt her presence. I've decided to spend several hours a day in the
This will all be on the
isolation
test.
visualizing
Science.
Laura. I don't know what will be the outcome, except probably to indulge my own grief.
Bong.
But if any of her energy
Bong.
remains, then by giving it attention and focus, maybe I can lengthen its influence. Since work no longer interests me, I've decided to make this my work. I will log the results. I've been spending 2 hours a day in the tank. The results have varied. Sometimes I'm convinced I feel Laura's presence. Other times I'm not able to get past my doubts. I still believe Laura is here. I do. Bergson, the philosopher, believed we choose our own reality. If nothing else, I have done that. I'm having new equipment designed that should boost my sessions in the tank.
He's
That is
boosting.
all.
Oh my god. You know, you never boost. Never ever boost. Years later.
Laura would be 33 today. Happy birthday, Laura. Happy birthday, darling.
That's her birthday. August 8th. Okay, we know her birthday now.
Something strange has been happening. There have been several incidents that indicate a
God, the
presence
music
in
is so
house.
like, the balance is different here. I feel like this is the default balance.
There have been undeniable physical phenomena. Is it possible that through my sessions in the tank, I've given Laura the energy to manifest? I plan to keep a careful record of events as they unfold.
I'm
And there
manifesting!
might be something in the field
I'm
of psi research that
manifesting!
could help. I'll look into it.
Yeah, David, if you could stop putting all of your, science logs to dramatic, loud organ music, that would be great.
Laura's presence in the house has continued. I've decided to begin a new experiment to study the effects
He
of
just can't
imagination.
imagine that his wife's
I'll
ghost
use
might have more
students as
interesting things to
subjects
do than
and
hang
my
out with this
fMRI.
crank. Yeah.
My hope is to record data
You know,
on the
yeah.
areas of the
You
brain
know, it's until
involved in
death
detailed
do us part.
visualizations. Perhaps
Those
using
vows, so, like-
biofeedback, I can train myself to stimulate the same area in my
She's
own
probably
brain
off sucking mad,
and thus
mad,
increase the power of my sessions in the tank. This may, in turn, give
ghost
more energy to Laura.
appendage. Okay, well, yeah, we'll just, anyway, yeah. So we don't know yet what
I'm
wine
not
she
ready
might
for the
want.
tank session yet.
He's not
I
ready.
still need to find a sensory item for sight. I still need to find a sensory item for smell. I need to find a sensory item for taste. I need to find a sensory item for touch. What was Laura wearing that night? I need to find an auditory sensory item. We must have been listening to music that night.
Fucking weird. Okay, we've got to go collect her things so that we can attune to her juju. Okay, wine rack, I guess.
Laura and I were drinking wine that night at the lake.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Adding
need
music to
know
videos with
which
Windows
one
Movie
might
Maker was
be.
just so
There are
addictive back in the
thousands of
day.
models here.
Yeah, it just made it too easy, It's like kid pics. It made it fun. Kid pics is great. So we need to figure out the wine. Interesting. Well, let's go back into the main lab for a second. I'd 100% be banging some ghosts. That's what I'm saying, Fink. I'm saying it's just probably a whole fuck party there in the afterlife.
I don't need to look anything up.
All
right
those
now.
ghosts, having
I
a
bought that for the
blast.
clinic.
They're
Never used
blasting. When love dies, is it
I bought
not
that
death?
For the clinic. We never used it.
Indeed, Delta. The true death.
I'm no longer tripping over files every time.
Okay, so I think we go upstairs. Yeah, if you were a ghost, what would you do, chat? Let's just pretend you've forgotten how you became a ghost, okay? You're a ghost. What are you gonna do? You gonna go like, rattle a radiator? You gonna like make lights flicker? You're gonna like, what's your deal? I'd pet sleeping kitty cats. Oh, that's amazing. Good ghost collie.
Laura looked so elegant.
Ghosts can like go to the zoo for free. Yeah, holy shit. Oh my god. So underrated. He paid good money for this backing track, and god damn it, he's gonna use it. Yeah, yeah.
Everything all right?
Fine, thanks.
This is art, Fank.
It's a business card from Inspector Pazer of the Oxford Police Department. He was the investigator on the accident. Simon's business card with his phone number.
Bad audio balance is like unironically something that can, I feel like it's a deal breaker to me. Like I genuinely feel like bad audio balance that I can't control will make me quit
Is
games.
that girl lurking about?
You mean Sam? She went over to the university.
Good. I have to admit
There was one
you
game
did
that was
get
really
on
bad
this
about it.
morning.
So,
I'm
what do you
possessing
think
some
about
boobies. Oh damn. Power to you, Fank.
Sam, of course.
Both of them at the same
Oh,
time.
Fair this morning.
Strong.
She seems an
And
independent
my ghost
sort to
TV
me.
show hosts
I
for
don't get
content. Wonderful.
Everett certainly has initiative.
She's not been any
Wait,
trouble to
you
you,
would
has
annoy
she?
the
Trouble.
ghost
That girl had
hosts?
stamped on her forehead in
Like
letters
for
a mile
ghost
high.
TV
Not that
shows?
I can't deal with a chit like that.
Well, I hope she works out. That lab is in a state now.
I would appear in photographs and be
I've got enough to deal
indistinguishable
with
from
caring for
specks
the
of
rest of this
dust. Yo,
whole
got him,
monster.
Yeah, you
Paleo.
told me.
It's good. You give the believers. You want to give them just like the tiniest teensy little bit. You know, I sometimes look at the UFOs subreddit on Reddit. Let me tell you, some believers there. If there's anything that'll make you not believe in UFOs, go join the UFOs subreddit. You will see many people who are desperate to find evidence of something. If he brings her back and she's like, I'm pretty sure we said till death there, buddy. Yeah, I mean, it's like, I feel like it's more likely than we give it credit for. Really, I mean, honestly, like people in this situation are so like fucking obsessed with another person. It's like, get over it, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being very insensitive. But like, well, why is he coveting this person? Let her go! I don't know.
Laura enjoyed throwing.
He should just build a bridge. Yeah, he should just build like a deck or something, Fink. He should just like get like a jet ski, you know? Yeah, get over it. Yeah, anybody with me? Anybody agree?
I think I remember what we were playing that
Really
night.
solid advice, Neve. Yeah, and it was great. Don't invest into shape-shifting tree if you're into support items. Take Cariando con Shilky, Avio. And it was great. Sticky the ghost hunting bros like Zach Bagans, yeah. Poorly mixed or mastered audio is indeed a deal breaker. Yeah, Rivet. It's like, it's just, yeah.
The Vivaldi collection.
It's one of the, it's hard,
I don't
it's something that can't be overcome if you're, I forget what game we did. It had like really poor audio quality or really poor audio processing. And it just really took me out of it, okay? My suspension of disbelief came crashing down. As a ghost, I would look and behave in a way. Oh yeah, I read that. Wait, no, I didn't. That's impossible to distinguish from just a bat living in the attic. Yeah, that's great. You just be something that has a plausible explanation. Did I not get the CDs? I could swear I looked at them. Did I just walk past it? I would appear as a UFO or manifest as an alien. Yeah, just spicing it up.
The Vivaldi collection. No, I don't think it was Vivaldi. The Scarlet Furies.
Okay.
Yes, that's the one we were listening to at the lake. The Scarlet Furies.
Your favorite UFO story is the guy who said a UFO landed on his property and the people inside gave him bland cookies. That's a good one. Memory hole!
You still haven't told me what we're doing for my birthday tomorrow. I hope you haven't planned anything epic or
Games always start at full
embarrassing.
volume instead of 50%.
It's your
Agreed,
birthday
Claire.
tomorrow?
Always too loud.
Slipped my mind.
I need
As if
evidence for
you'd
UFOs,
miss
but
any
no evidence for them
opportunity
being
to be
aliens. Yeah, indeed
devious.
them. UAPs or whatever. And then they did the mouth karate. John Keel really loved to put this story in his books, but I think I can find it online. Yeah. Man claims alien gave him pancakes after UFO landed in his back garden. You know, I feel like it's just a manifestation of a national mood or something. It's all about gain staging. You should really only be adjusting the gain at the output device. Now that makes sense. I think it's hard to adhere to sometimes. See, I feel like that's even good advice for my setup with Lord D. Speaking of Lord D's setup, very exciting.
Indonesian.
We got,
It's supposed to protect
this
the
was for
house
you,
against
Chad,
bad
okay?
spirits.
We got some new lav mics, actually. It's like a set of 2, actually. So now instead of just 1 lav mic, we actually have 3. But, yo, Swoop.TV gave me a shout out. Yo, sick. But, it means that when I'm on the Lord D stream, I will have an actual lav mic, and I'm going to have Lord D try and use it as well, because this one, it might be a little nicer than the one she's using now. And so that's very exciting. So when we get back and for the New Year's and stuff, I'll be audible on the Lord D stream. I should be like very audible. Oh, we back to hentai games? I don't know what you're talking about, Mythundere. Yeah, that doesn't ring any bells. I've read it as both pancakes and cookies. Well, there's a big difference between pancakes and cookies, femme, so get your story straight. iios, you really have your finger on the pulse of America. Yeah, I'm basically like doing my own sociological experiential investigation.
It's Indonesian.
Of
It's
America.
supposed to protect the house against bad spirits.
You mean by like reading Reddit? Yep, that's me. I know the goss. Lav mics! Yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'll sound much better. I've been so quiet. It's just hard to hear me. I don't know if you've realized this, chat. I'm a
My
little bit of a
pedigree.
soft talker.
It all seems rather pointless now.
Okay, let's focus on what we need to get. We need to get like auditory, I guess we get this because it was the day of the thing. This?
Laura at our lake cottage. I wanted to rebuild the memory of a night we went swimming there. I'll take this for a visual cue.
Okay. It's just an incredible claim and yet so mundane. Yeah, sometimes the strangest of stories. Oh, thanks, Professor Wednesday. Yeah. I have my mic tuned really nicely here, and that's just part of the problem, is that it's harder to get the right gain for me without it being too loud for everybody else, right? So like having my own mic should make that much more feasible. For the Lord E stream, there's a report on the pancake cookie composition in the Project Blue Book records. Oh my god. I heard an
It's
alien
Indonesian.
UFO story
It's supposed to protect the house.
where the UFO was just a regular Boeing 737, but when the cockpit was viewed through binoculars, there was an alien flying it.
That's my
Oh
old concern.
my god, Paleo. It all makes sense now. It all finally makes sense. Let's go upstairs. Well, portrait.
Laura looked.
Go upstairs. Incredible. How high does this conspiracy go up, you know? I bet the aliens are running, you know, the FAA too. Alien air traffic controllers, you know? It was yeah, I said it. I'm not afraid to uncover the truth. Wow, that story was full of twists, Paleo. Yeah, I was shocked. Also, the airship sighting is of 1896 to 1897, indeed.
That smells like Laura. But it's not triggering any specific memories.
So, I said I think she,
I don't remember this one very well.
I know he said she keeps it
No, nothing.
here. yeah, get a big whiff. That's the good stuff. Right in the memory banks. My friend was an ATC and I got to tour the Eastern Seaboard Center, and it's more secure than most military bases and all secluded. Yo, that's awesome, Cassie. Talk about... It's sort of like liminal spaces almost, you know? I don't know. Haunted by aliens! Gaps. He goes to stream. Yeah, it's good to see Professor Wednesday. Okay, we get it. Great. Owl.
I don't need a towel.
Okay, so we got smell, and we got audible, and we got visual. Sculpture, maybe? I don't know that I went in his closet.
Laura.
And we need to pick out
I read the
wine. That's
driest-
taste. But to pick out wine, we need to know the year or the region.
That bed has been in this house for centuries. Family lore has it that King Henry
Oh no,
VIII
how did
slept in
Aneve
it.
get here? I invited Aneve. Don't we like Aneve?
Ancestors were notorious liars.
I was, honestly and truly, when I first met Aneve, I was like, I thought it was not a bot. I thought it was a real person, and I was like,
Chair and read.
Are you a bot? I was like asking Eve questions. They weren't answering. They say
Mystery
wild
airships or
stuff.
phantom airships are a class of
Yes.
unidentified flying objects best known from a series of newspaper reports originating in the western United States and spreading east during late 1896 and early 1897.
Oh, me oh
According to
my.
researcher Jerome Clark, airship sightings were reported worldwide during the 1880s and 1890s. Mystery airship reports are seen as a cultural predecessor to modern claims of extraterrestrial piloted flying saucer style.
Yo, that shit's real. All that shit's real. I plagiarized Wikipedia for that. How could you?
She looked great in it. But she never wore it at the cottage.
Oh, thank you for
She
sharing.
wasn't wearing that on the night I have in mind. She wore it while on holiday, yes, but not at the cottage.
Okay, get her dress. Right? God, imagine having a fucking ottoman in your closet.
How Laura looked in it. She was radiant in white.
So... Oh, okay.
This is Laura's bathrobe. She wasn't wearing
There
it
it
that
is.
night at the cottage, but
There's so many downright
some
weird
such
stories.
fun
Yeah.
somewhere.
I think they're just fun, you know? There we go. Yes, her bathing suit. Oh, oh, where's that hand going? Oh. Okay. Yeah, we get it. We get it. Get the gist. It'd be very funny if it turned out that this Lauren gal is just at work and this is the guy's daily routine. Yeah, moping, being sad, touching my bathing suit again. Okay, how do I figure out the year though? That's my main question. I need to figure out the year for the wine.
One of my ancestors salvaged pieces from a burnt... Laura wanted to clean some of it out, but she never got the chance.
Let's go downstairs. We need to pick out the wine rack still. Let's go to the private lab. Need to figure out the year. It's like Carl Sagan says in Demon Haunted World, the UFOs usually have some cultural relation to their times. Yeah. Yeah, it seems it's like pretty strongly reactionary or something. Do I need to scan something?
Laura,
Can I scan this picture?
it's a scanner.
Yeah, use the scanner. Scan. Okay, that must be for later. Could use this again. Wine steward.
That's far too many bottles.
Dry red.
There's still... That's not the right year. It was the night before Laura's birthday, so we were probably drinking a vintage from her birth. It was a tradition with us.
Okay, you said she would have been 33 in 2005. So is it 1972? We didn't complain.
That's not the right year.
Okay, I think it is 1972. I guess, like...
I don't think that... I don't think... I don't think... I don't... I don't... I don't... I don't... I don't...
Carente,
I don't think-
Corsica... J. Allen Hynek, the guy who originated, those weren't UFOs, they were swamp gas. Later went on to be
I
a
don't
big
think-
believer, yeah.
I don't...
You don't feel like that's just
I don't-
something people do in their retirement?
Terrific. That narrows it down to 3 bottles. I can easily
Great.
taste that many.
Okay. We solved it. I don't know where that clue was. Or like Feynman said, I think it is much more likely that the reports of flying saucers are the result of the known irrational characteristics of terrestrial intelligence than of the unknown rational efforts of extraterrestrial intelligence. God damn. God damn. Scooey. Sippin'. Pretty much the same thing in different words. Yeah, yeah. Inhale, taste.
It's not bringing up any memories.
There's some weird videos taken by Fleur and data-linked carrier groups these days. Yeah. I think what's interesting is like their desire to gather more data. If it's actually like the genuine desire of the UAP group, because some of the data that's on hand, if you like, is both high quality and like highly improbable. It's improbable.
Nothing.
Unless it's like some sort of highly secret project or something. I don't know. Maybe it's an inside job.
Yes, this is it.
We found the wine. Sagan's The Demon World is a great book, by the way. Yeah. Science and etiology and stuff. What does etiology mean, Delta? These are big words. Yes, that's the spot. Clink. I know it got a bad taste from the whole Swampcast episode. Yeah. Now we need some cheese. Gooey. God damn, I love cheese. For a while there this summer, we were doing mass cheese plates. Like, cheese plates on cheese plates. Alright. Etiology basically means, how do we know stuff? Oh, fascinating. Fascinating. Funnel.
That's not right. That's not right.
Okay, okay, fine. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, take the CD.
Scarlet. Now the CD tray is open. The CD
Put the CD in. Okay, basic
The
scent.
scent of Laura's hair. It triggered a memory of the music we were listening to.
Oh,
that
that's
night.
how they figures it out?
Safe in arms by the Scarlet Furies.
Okay, I put it in
Those are
there.
basic sense, but I need something more specific, so I should use the funnel.
Okay, use the
If I
funnel.
put a liquid into the scent dispenser, I'll get wafts of it while I'm in the tank.
Did someone give you a pamphlet on how hard cheeses are bad for your teeth? No, but because you keep asking, I prepared this pamphlet for you, Mindy Funk. It's loaded into the scent filter. Okay, now can we wear swimsuit? Wear Laura's bathing suit, right? That's what this is all about.
Items I need. Now to prepare the tank.
Sensory items.
Laura had our
Okay, start that tank. Get in the tank.
everything set. I'm ready.
I'm tanking! I'm tanking! Yeah, we rim grab each other. Yeah, wasn't that great? He starts with the machine and out snaps the owl that killed his wife. Paleo. This is incredible. This is what the focus groups love, this shit. Yeah, try the run button. Yay!
You still haven't told me what we're doing for my birthday tomorrow.
For my
I hope
birthday
you
tomorrow.
haven't planned anything epic or embarrassing.
It's your birthday tomorrow? Slipped my mind.
Mm-hmm. As if you'd miss any opportunity to be devious. Speaking of which, Dad says he'll be joining us for a few days in Venice at
Great.
Christmas.
Your dad
Won't
on
that be
vacation at
marvelous?
Christmas.
I'm glad you talked me into it. It should be so lovely with all the decorations and the ceremonies in the cathedrals. Blue tiles. Blue tiles. Check the cars, David. Check the cars, David.
Okay, we go to the garage. Fucking scientists and their murder owl machines. When will they learn? Yeah. Hopefully soon. Scientific hubris. Really knows no bounds. Okay, so we go to the garage. I'm really a big fan of this cheese. It's called Humboldt Fog cheese. It's pretty superb. I also just love a good cheddar. Um, yeah, about how much cheese would you say you eat, chat? On an average, you know, cheese eating, you know, I guess in a fortnight. Upstairs. I eat a lot of cheese. Yeah, I know. I mean, Delta's talking all the time about how she's, you know, funneling bags of shredded cheese into her, you know, waiting maw. Maybe a ½ ounce a day. That's pretty reasonable, femme. Hey, welcome to Strar. That's not that much cheese. It's not, actually. Go outside. In my eggs. Oh, that sounds wonderful, femme. Eggs and cheese, fantastic. I'm a cheese and crackers kind of gal. Yeah, what kind of crackers, silly? You thin cracker? Or are you going for like, shoot. Oh, I forget the name of that brand of cracker. It's like, it's almost like Triscuits? Triscuits. Yo, Jank.
Jank 6 is a confident, fearless
Yo,
toucan.
you know,
Show
and
him
your
these.
knees look amazing, Jank. I forget. I don't know if
That's
I've told
just an
you,
old
but
folly.
God,
It's
those
meant to be
knees, those are just some of the most fuckable knees I've seen on Twitch.tv. I'll tell you what. Thank you for the 26 months. Jank, you know what your resub gets you? Your resub gets you 5, count them, 5 votes. 1 second. Cool. Count them, 5 votes in the iOS Haircut-a-thon 2022. Tell me, let me know, Jank, what haircut would you like to vote for? Option A or option B? Fried, kind of crispy, yeah. Regular salted crackers with cheddar, wonderful. Scrambled eggs with cheese, hot sauce, and sour cream. Plus salt and pepper, of course, of course. Basic Ritz crackers, to be honest, those are great. Bag of Silly, those are wonderful. Sometimes I feel like fancy crackers, like, leave me disappointed. Option B, please. I love it, Jank. Thank you so much for your vote. For taking part in democracy. The democracy of the iOS channel. No, Delta, the owls are the monsters. We scientists are but their humble servants. Yeah, just like the birds. Oh, the birds video. God, it's been a minute since we've watched that birds video, but I love that YouTube. Can I do that? Can I call it a YouTube? Does that make me sound terribly old? To talk about a YouTube video and just refer to it as a singular YouTube. Yeah, it's great to see you, Destroyer. Welcome. 5 pounds of fresh, low moisture mozzarella for pizza. Yum, Mindy Funk. That's a lot of pizza. Reno is having a hard time quantifying the cheese we go through. It can be quick or slow, but yeah, we buy like 3 pounds at a time. Yeah. Checks out. Cheese is nice. Cheese is like just fucking tasty. Okay, please capture. Don't die. Omelets are thoroughly cooked on one side, and then you put the ingredients in the middle and fold it over. Yeah, Delta. Do you like omelets? Or
It's like
are
when you're a bird and you're eating another
Yes.
bird.
Yes, Super
Super
J.
Jank 6 is eating
Thank you for the
birds.
2.5 votes. We got another vote here. 1 second. Oh, what's the line between scrambled eggs and an omelet? Yes, I feel like it's the folded over part. You've got to create an egg sandwich. You know, I think that's critical to your omelet experience. Trigger warning, eggs. Okay, I feel like the fold. Look at this classic half moon shape. I think that's essential. I think that would mean thrice cooked. Yeah, perhaps. I love the side shape too. Yeah, Cassie, I agree. Yeah, so Jank went to be agreed about fancy crackers usually being overrated. Yeah, I'm usually just like, I'm not satisfied
What's
here.
the video redemption? I can't seem to find it.
It's probably just on cooldown. Or no, it's not. It's not. It's called Streamer. It costs 4,000. And it's called Streamer Watch My Video. Actually. Yeah, it's not quite that one. We like watching birds. Yo, thank you, Paleo. You know, I think we should be talking more about the threat owls pose to our democracy. Yeah. Jesus, yeah. Delicious, tasty cheese. Just cheese curds smashed together. That's amazing, Mindy. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I have really fresh mozzarella That can be delicious. But when it's just me on my own eating cheese, I tend to go for like a medium hardness, a very like middle of the line cheese for my, you know, just my like, normal consumption, you know. Typically the way you make an omelet involves swirling them around in the pan before the proteins really coagulate. Yeah. You stir the scrambled eggs just longer in the pan, until they firm up. Gosh, eggs are great. Eggs are so tasty. I always eat eggs with salsa, actually. Always, actually. Highly recommend it. I usually get paste brand, which to me is like, it's I don't know. It's decent, but any salsa good on eggs. Medium hardness cheese for a lonesome cheese meal.
We meant to have them restored, but it never happened.
What do owl eggs taste like? Yeah. No, I don't actually want to promote. Don't eat owl eggs. Owls are fine. I do hear that owls have unusually small brains. Like most of their head is just like eyes or something. Well, I'm here to look for we're here for the car though, dude. She said look at the tiles in the car. Is that not what she...
Mrs. Dalton has it serviced twice a year. I don't touch it.
Okay, we can't go anywhere else.
Old family portraits.
Mild, medium, or hot salsa.
Laura
I
took
would
them
prefer
down
hot
when
if
she
I
moved
could
in.
get it, Mini Funk,
We
but
meant
they
to have them
don't
restored, but
really sell
it never
hot paste salsa. Yeah. My latest obsession is a spicy jalapeno green salsa mixed with cream. Oh my god, Zopdash, that sounds wonderful. What brand is it, I guess, if I can ask? Or is it something you make?
That's just an old folly. It's been empty for years.
Yeah, I bet it's not empty. Okay, so... I'm annoyed. I'm gonna have to do another pass through here. I don't know. I thought she said look at the blue tiles in the car or some bullshit. We could, like, look at the diary, but... Great. That's a nice feature. We can watch it again. So... Their brains have to be small because you need somewhere to fit all of the evil in there. That makes sense, Delta. It's just been hollowed out. You know, their emotional, the parts of their brains that, you know, makes them, you know, feel compassion and love. They're just replaced by,
You still
by
haven't told
Satan.
me what we're doing for my birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
I hope you haven't planned anything epic.
We call
or
this the
embarrassing.
Satan Hole.
It's your birthday tomorrow? Slipped my mind.
As if you'd miss any opportunity
All the
to
taco
be
shops here
devious.
have it. Nice, Updash, nice. Barn Owl was
Speaking
almost
of
certainly
which,
responsible for
Dad
the
says he'll
genesis
be
of the
joining us for a
Mothman
few
legend.
days
Yeah.
in Venice at Christmas. Won't that be
Scary
marvelous?
motherfucker. The Owl Oligarchy.
I'm glad
Oh,
you
I love
talked
that
me into
Updash.
it. It should be so lovely with all the
live.
decorations
I'm sorry, I
and ceremonies
typoed.
in the cathedrals.
I'd
Blue
say,
tiles.
you know, I've seen, you know, music is music
Blue tiles.
movie. I'm at a point in my life
Check
where...
the cars, David. Check the cars, David.
Blue tiles. Check the cars, David. Blue tiles. Check the cars, David. Maybe it's an anagram for something that is not a vehicle, because clearly it's not the car. Okay. Unless we have... No? Like, I don't have a car key. He was just uninterested. Maybe I talked to Miss Dalton.
I don't know why I carry my wallet.
Go talk to Miss Dalton?
Hello. Everything all right?
Fine, thanks.
I hope you haven't planned any owl-related mishaps for tomorrow, which could result in my untimely death. Yeah. Yeah, I hate that.
What is that piece of junk metal out by the garage?
You mean the bike? I saw that. I assumed it belongs to Sam. It's broken down from what I can tell. That explains the state she arrived in.
It's a bloody eyesore.
Well, since no one ever comes to Dread Hill House, no one will ever see it, will they?
Bike repair.
Ring the repair shop in town and have them collect that bike. Tell them to do whatever they must to fix the ugly thing.
Why, David?
Cool.
That's generous.
Owls in
of
Twin
you.
Peaks could serve as
I'm not
vessels for
getting
evil
stuck here,
spirits.
can I?
Really? Is that canonical, femme? Gosh, Twin Peaks is great. I love Twin Peaks' vibe because it's simultaneously like kind of creepy and like spooky, and then it's also like a soap opera. Like, I feel like it took me, I had to like watch the whole of season 1 twice before I was finally like, oh, yeah, it's like a soap opera. I think it is canonical. Amazing. Okay, well, we told Mrs. Dalton to call.
Simon's.
It's a business card.
We have business cards, but I don't think he wants to make any calls. Let's see if we can make a call.
Hello?
Inspector, it's David Stiles. You worked on my case. Car crash.
Yeah, I would love to do a watch
Dr.
party of
Stiles.
Twin Peaks. I've only seen a
I
tiny bit of
remember.
season 3.
Your wife. Terrible accident.
Yes. Look, I know it was a long
It's
time ago.
long. There's so many
It's a strange
episodes.
question. Was there
And it's
anything
not all,
unusual
like,
about the cause?
A lot of the stakes are kind of low
Carpet
sometimes in the
criticism,
episodes.
or just anything you remember.
Hang on a sec. I'm looking at the file.
Hmm.
Listen, what made you call and ask me about it now?
I thought I remembered hearing something.
Athena and Lilith were both symbolized by owls,
I
yeah.
don't remember ever telling you.
A lot of
You were in the
details in the
hospital
background too.
Well,
hmm
anyway, there
It's
was
very
something
it's
on.
like, yeah, it has
The
a very
car
close
that hit
attention
you,
to that
the
detail.
gas pedal was fused to the floor, actually melted into
Used.
it. Thing is, that car didn't burn in the crash.
Gas.
Not a bit of it. It might explain him running through that give way sign. Except how the driver got from his home 5 miles away to that junction with a gas pedal in that condition is a mystery to me. Dr. Stiles?
Thank you. You're right.
Gaps.
Very curious.
If there's anything else I can...
I'll be in touch.
But I think it's that soap opera aspect that, like, I feel like made me misunderstand it. Like, at first, it was like, you could be mistaken. I don't know, for assuming it would be a much more, like, it almost feels like the way Twin Peaks starts feels like similar to many Netflix dramas, but then it doesn't do what you would expect like a quote unquote Netflix drama to do. Its stakes are very different. What it's interested in is very different. Sometimes even than what I as like a viewer was like into. So it's an acquired taste. It's a very acquired taste. He'll be in touch. What does that mean? What does that mean? He'll be in touch. A message from Laura, that piece of junk. Bonus, spectral presence, sigh and sigh again. I failed to do a bunch of stuff. What am I missing? We made the phone call. Do I make another phone call?
I don't need to call right now.
Okay. Can we talk to our...
Hello.
Fine.
We talk to her? We can't. Okay, let's go back. Where might we go? Everywhere. Everywhere we might go. Table.
Orange.
Great. Watercolors. I guess, well, the pilot is quite different to the first few episodes in terms of how much stuff happens.
Laura's
Yeah,
pain.
like, it's like, it slows, essentially.
The family.
Anyway, it's not in a rush. Has really interesting characters, like, visually in terms of the way they act.
Most
Yeah.
of these were Laura's.
And, like, yeah, like the main character, or the detective. And the sets are cool too. Yeah, there's muted humor through the whole thing. Yeah, it's just like if you're in the right mindset to laugh at it and appreciate its humor, it can be hilarious. But if you're trying to watch it like just straight, and you're not sure what's serious and what's not,
It's Indonesian.
it can be very confusing. We have these photos,
There is
money. Office door. The humor is absolutely intended. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Whoops. Whoops. um... Hmm.
I read the driest. Laura.
Oh, did I not get points because I brute forced part of the puzzle? I don't know. I just don't know yet.
Laura loved to curl up in that.
Look at the vanity.
Laura used to brush.
We don't have anything to use.
The balcony.
What about the mirror? Can we look at the mirror again? Maybe now we'll see Laura in the mirror.
That bed has been in this.
Get ready. Ah!
She's not here now, but I'm sure Mrs. Dalton saw Laura. Mrs. Dalton saw Laura in that mirror.
So it's kind of take down of the idea of normal Americans, I think, but at the same time, it doesn't come across as cynical because it still respects certain characters as human beings. Yeah, like it's it's definitely a profile of people and individuals, and a kind of like a not quite backwoodsy, but
I already
like
had one today.
very like
I don't need a towel.
sort of rural murder. The rural murder.
Picture Laura.
Also, hey, Heatender, how's it going? Why iOS naughty and not iOS nice? And how, hey, also, hey, how very sweet. It's good to see you. David Hasselhoff had a talking car. The cars, David. Yeah, it was, what was that called? It was called Knight Rider. Any Knight Rider fans? Bottles.
Those are mine.
Okay. Okay, so we go down to our office. We go down to our office.
Girl is in that
We go down to our office.
spare room.
We go down to our office. Back gate? No. It's like a postmodern tribute to
There are more
Americana
votes.
and whatnot. Yeah, and in its own way, it's very, I think, very respectful and like... It's very character driven.
Part of the house is centuries old. The original builder had a penchant for the great cathedrals of the
Penchant.
continent.
Oh,
really
we go back to the
should
private lab and we
give
look at the word. The word tells us something,
There are more.
right? It almost makes me want to like Deadly Premonition. It almost makes me want to look back fondly on it. Work counter. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? I'm DNR Zot PC. What does it mean?
Maybe I'm trying to come through?
I mean,
I'm
that's
not
kind
sure
of a
what Laura's
reach.
trying to say, if that is indeed Laura.
Deadly Premonition nostalgia. I
The
know.
dialogue generator is set correctly. I'm hoping Laura will be able to use it to communicate.
Okay. You know, I looked at all of these. We said it correctly.
I'm not sure what Laura...
Okay. So we still have our appointment book. We have this camera.
It's old. I don't need to make a new vid.
I thought we reviewed the ones that are on his computer. We did Wine Steward. We did video logs. We read our files. We have image shop, but no images to operate on. We can scan a file and possibly print it. Huh? I guess it stopped. I don't know. Weird. We did the isolation tank. Look at our appointment book. Can we actually look at this? I feel like Deadly Premonition was just trying to capture the same magic, but it doesn't know what it is. It doesn't at all. It's like completely kitsch. Deadly Premonition is the kitschiest thing. It's pure kitsch because it just tries to like ape that aesthetic in a completely, mostly empty way. Some of it sometimes captures it, but it's just like bad tech and just like bad writing and a lot of atmosphere, not great substance, not at all. Yeah. Twitch Seattle at karaoke, watching without audio. Oh my gosh, Magic Pen, that's amazing. I hope y'all are having a fantastic time. Happy Friday. Boy, how exciting. Oh no, chat has a staph infection. Oh, pet the staff. Pet the staff. Okay, I don't think it's in here. Go to the main lab. I know, we need to get that guy that tracks Elon's jet to track iOS streams. No, that's my private information, Chortles, okay?
I'm no longer.
And I would appreciate it if you would,
I bought that for the clip.
you know, not endanger my family by publicizing my public information. Oh, Charles. Yeah. Oh, Charles, but I have 5 more minutes and just wanted to guess too. Oh my god.
These beds are.
Use the computer again? Was this it?
There's hours in.
No. We go back outside. We must. We go back outside and upstairs. It's always in the last place you look. It is always in the last place you look. And the opposite of like that criticism of Deadly Premonition, Earthbound sort of does something similar, going purely for that atmosphere, but does it well. Yeah. Portrait. Look at the portrait.
Laura, look.
Okay, leave. We didn't want to make another phone call. We're at the foyer again. Go to the back exterior. Go to the garage. I haven't played Earthbound yet, but I want to. Honestly, Delta, I don't think it's gonna be a fun play.
Mrs. Dalton has it.
Like I watched Bennett play it. It's long. There's like some grinding. Wassel says it's wonderful. Maybe it is worth playing. I think it's just like, I don't know. I wouldn't want to get frustrated with it, and I might get frustrated. I feel like I might get frustrated with it. But the music is amazing. Yeah.
I want to go to there.
Yes, Silly Moonshine. Welcome. Welcome to there. Yeah. Yeah, just available to the public. Yeah. Wow. Wow. What are we doing, friends? Oh, I hit 100%. Okay, that's great. 100% on Science again, 100% on the Spectral Presence. We're not done on a message from Laura, and we have a couple of bonus points. How do we get the message from Laura? We got in the tank. Friends with Swift, I live in SF myself. Oh, wonderful, Silly Moonshine, wonderful. Yeah, it's great to have you. I love Swift Shot. I hope you're doing well tonight. We're playing this adventure game called Gray Matter. And we're trying to receive messages from our dead spouse. Ooh. Settle into the goofiness of it and have a good time, yeah. You watched some of Bennett's playthrough and it did look repetitive too, yeah. You'd want to space it out maybe. Yo, how do we get our message?
Hello. Everything all
Fine.
How do we get our message? You didn't feel it was too grindy? Yeah. Depends on how you come and stuff? Yeah. Some quality of life stuff. I feel like you sometimes maybe will want to poke in the right direction towards the quality of life stuff. Okay, so... Message from Laura. Where are we going to get a message from Laura? Are we going to get it downstairs? Do we get it downstairs in the private lab? We didn't get it when we were floating. Unless I set it up incorrectly, but I don't think I did. Like, if we look at this thing... He had a voice line for this state.
The dialogue generator is set correctly. I'm hoping Laura will be able to use it to communicate. I'm not sure what Laura's trying to say, if that is indeed Laura.
I actually cannot interact now with the tank anymore. I can interact with the scanner. We use our wallet on the scanner.
It's a scanner.
No. Can we look at our appointment book?
It's old. It's old.
Yeah, can you tell me anything else, my guy? Do we go use the beds? Maybe we'll do image shop stuff later. Laura's message. Laura's message. Laura's message. Go to the main lab and like lay down. We could lay down in our bed now and go to sleep.
These beds are a tad intimidating, I suppose.
Okay, he doesn't want to use them. Okay, let's go back up to our bedroom because that's where we saw Laura last. Like, it's interesting, there's a spectral presence we've done, but not a message from Laura. I mean, we called the cops. That didn't really do anything.
I don't need to.
A message from Laura. Maybe in the mirror? Now in the mirror? Because we did something?
One of my ancestors, Laura, wanted to.
Why don't we go into the closet? Go get in the closet, David! I don't know, maybe Laura left a message here in the closet.
These are my clothes. Nothing to remember from that. I remember this sweater. She...
Okay. Maybe we can get in the shower and we'll get a message from her. While we loofah.
I already had one to... I don't... I can almost picture Laura in that tub. She loved hot baths.
Was that the message?
Those are mine.
Okay, there's nothing in here. Let's try and, like, look at the mirror.
Mrs. Dalton saw Laura in that mirror, but she's not there now.
Are you sure?
Mrs.
Lay in bed.
That bed has been in this house for...
Yo, what am I doing? You asshole, dude.
Laura.
Laura. Adrift. This is making me want to play Alan Wake. Oh god. We played a tiny bit of Alan Wake on stream. I feel like we should have continued. I got bad performance or something.
Laura used to brush her hair every night before bed.
Maybe if we brush our hair every night before bed, she'll appear.
Laura loved to curl
It's
up
a
in
time
the
to
chair
pixel
and
hunt for
read.
Laura. She may be manifesting as a speck of dust, just like paleontologizing. Adrift.
The balcony that overlooks the
Yo,
back garden.
what the fuck do we do? Dude, what do we do? We got the bonus. Isn't that great? Something we did got us the bonus. We're missing... What do we drew? A message from Laura. 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 Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let's look at this painting downstairs. Yeah, Earthbound seems fun.
Laura looked so elegant in that.
Is that the message?
Laura looked so elegant in that portrait.
Do we go and listen to her musics? She's gonna hear you and come in there. I know, right?
Most of these were Laura. Laura loved to work at the dining room table, and she had to have music while she worked. I haven't listened to
Okay,
it
play
since
the
she
music.
left. Most of these were Laura's.
Let's recreate that situation.
Laura enjoyed the family. Laura's paintings of Timmins Park.
Is that a sign?
Laura's paintings of Timmins Park. Laura's.
Is that the sign? I just don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. We need to get a message from Laura. On the phone? Hello?
I don't need to call right now.
I feel like he misses Laura. Yeah, he does. Yay.
Hello. Everything
No,
all right?
everything is not all right. Everything is very not all right, Mrs. Dalton. It's I would go so far as to say that it's fucking shit. I can't go anywhere else either. There's nowhere else on the map for us to travel.
It's a.
Whoa, they've got a giant blueberry back there. No way,
That's
really?
My old consulting office.
How big is giant? To take a closer
My
look.
pedigree. My pet.
Huge, huge. Wow.
It's Indonesian. It's supposed to protect the house against bad
Incredible.
spirits.
Oh, I don't have huge too. Huge. Okay, look at her pictures.
She hated me for taking this one.
Is the message in the
Laura and
pictures?
me. She looks. That was taken on our honeymoon. That's the Gite. Laura and me.
God fucking damn it, dude.
Blue tiles. And yes, there is something odd about this photo. I need to examine this more closely.
Okay. Go downstairs. Scan the photo. Enhance it. Does it bring back those memories of Mist? I was nowhere near systematic enough to make any sense of any of Mist. And Mist also felt even more enigmatic. Like with the section where like you like enter in the poke the dots and stuff, you like have to take notes out of Mist to work with it. Yeah, that was our clue. She told us about blue tiles. We needed to find the picture of the blue tiles. Now we use the picture on the scanner. Right. Scan. We edit it. We sharpen it. Great. We add contrast. We zoom. Colors.
Oh my God. What is that thing?
Sharpen.
The picture is as good as it's going to get without professional help.
Yay!
What
We
I
found
don't know
a
is
shadow!
what the hell it means.
Okay. Okay. Well...
The picture is as good as it's going to...
Okay, do we print it? Print. Okay. Enhance! You would crush Miss Now. It would be a good feeling, honestly, Delta. Victory! Oof, that
Do you
took a
have
while.
something to say to me, Miss Everett?
No.
He's like,
Turn
bullshit.
that thing off, please.
Dr. Styles, are you sure it's safe after what happened last night?
Safe? Of course, why wouldn't it be?
Reaction shots.
He doesn't even know. Why should Dr. Styles concern himself with fraternity pranks? I still feel as nervous as a virgin on prom night.
Settle
That
down.
guy.
I'm not paying
Hey,
you
welcome,
to
Austin.
chitter-chatter.
So good to see you.
Lie
Happy
back
Friday.
and close your eyes.
Well, it says about a Friday stream. I'm going to be traveling on Sunday night,
Relax.
so I won't be here for Monday's stream. So we're doing Friday instead.
Sink into the bed.
Getting close to SM. Good for nausea, like ginger snaps. Amazing. And if
Take a deep breath.
versions love prom night, they do though.
Exhale.
They do, don't they, Delta?
Tonight,
Woo, yeah.
you're at the swimming pool at St. Edmund. Your eyes are closed and you're standing on the rough cement surface next to the pool.
Spooky.
You grip and relax your bare feet. Your toes can feel all the tiny bumps and smooth paint of the cement. You smell the chlorine in the air and feel dampness on your skin. When you open your eyes, you will see a pleasant illumination.
Nope, just one
from
more
the
reason to
lamps
avoid it.
reflecting off the water.
Gaps.
Get out! Get out!
But they die in the dream. They die for real. Prom was never cool. I feel like prom was like the greatest exemplification of how lame high school was. And then the water was blood. Who could have done this?
Sam! Something's happened. Get up, come on.
What?
Owls.
What are you doing
No,
in my
they
room?
struck.
A few seconds earlier, and you'd have caught me dressing.
Sorry.
Wow.
I'll,
Yeah.
wait in the hall.
Incredibly rude and presumptuous. And did I say rude? Okay, we are Sam again. It is chapter 4. Chapter 4. We played 7 hours. Wow. Good chunky game. Well. Okay, wow. Gosh, I've really been enjoying Gray Matter. I really have.